Let's get straight to it. I'm hearing a lot of speculation. I'm hearing a lot of talk about J.J. McCarthy. There's a lot of hype around him, and I understand he's I believe he's the youngest quarterback prospect coming out of the 2024 NFL draft. I believe he's 21 years old, and he won the championship, and he made some clutch throws, but it wasn't like he threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. The man threw it 18 times, completed 10 catches for 140 passing yards. It wasn't crazy, but he made a clutch throws when you need it. So that's very impressive, and he has that dog in him, and he can scramble a little bit. So I understand all that. But in my opinion, the only 2 quarterbacks that I'm willing to trade up for is 2, and that's Caleb Williams and Jayden Daniels. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think. I just don't want to feel like the organization is settling. If they feel like J.J. McCarthy is the best quarterback in this NFL draft, so be it. I'm okay with it. But if they're just settling because they're scared to take the chance and move up to the second spot or the third spot, man, maybe even the first spot, even though not the first spot because I ain't trying to trade with a division rival and nah, I ain't trying to do all that. But the second or third spot, bro, I just know they better not do that, man. Don't settle for the quarterback or the future of this franchise. Go get your guy. And I'm not saying that J.J. McCarthy isn't the best prospect in this draft. All I'm saying, just my opinion, the only 2 I'm trading up for is Caleb and Jayden. I'm not saying that Drake May isn't going to be a good. I'm not saying that Bo Nix is not going to be good. I'm not saying that Michael Penix Jr. is not going to be good. But I'm not trading up for them. Only way I'm trading up for them is, say, for instance, right? I'll trade back in the first round and draft Michael Penix. But all the other quarterbacks, what I would do is I would probably get the best defensive tackle, the best defensive end that's available at 11, and then I would trade up in the draft and go get, like trade back up in the first, and go get like a J.J. McCarthy or a Bo Nix or Michael Porter or not Michael Porter, Michael Penix Jr. So that's the way I'm thinking, man. That's the way I'm thinking. Y'all let me know, man, because I understand the hype around them, but come on, man. Like, come on, man. I'm taking a nature walk, as y'all can see. As y'all can see, I said, let me take my people with me. I'm outside just chilling, enjoying this walk, walking in the snow, making sure I don't step on no deer poop or anything like that, because there's a lot of deer poop and stuff. Let me show y'all, man. Hold on, let me show y'all. Whoop. There you go. See, like, you know what I mean? Just making sure I don't step on nothing. Get back to what I was saying, man. Let me get back to what I was saying. But yeah, man, as a Minnesota Viking fan, I'm just ready to win, man. And I know it takes a complete team to win a Super Bowl. But the most important position is the quarterback position. And I just hope that they get that together, and then we can work on those trenches as well at the same time. You know what I mean? And if we have a quarterback on his rookie deal, you know, we can go sign some guys. Chris Jones, maybe. You know what I mean? That's a dream case scenario. I'm just using him as an example. But there's other ways to build this team than just trying to sign these veteran quarterbacks that are in their 30s and thinking that they're going to be cheap when we have a lot of holes to fill. So if we have so many holes to fill, why are we going to sign Russell Wilson? Like, no disrespect. Like, even though Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl champion, I respect him. He's a great quarterback back then. I'm not saying he's a scrub now, and he might be really good in the Minnesota Viking offense with JJ and Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson. You know what I mean? We don't have no running game. That's another thing. Like, in this draft, I'm kind of venting right now, y'all. I'm kind of ranting right now, but in this draft, we have to make sure we address the running game too, the center position. We got to make sure we address the corner position, the linebacker position. There's so many positions that we have to address, but it makes it so much easier if we have a quarterback on that rookie deal, man. It really does. And I am truly excited for this upcoming draft. This is the most exciting draft since I've been a Viking fan. I'm going to keep it real. And all I got to say is they better go get that quarterback. And if they do happen to sign Kirk Cousins to an extension, they still better go get that quarterback to sit behind him for a year. Even though I kind of want to just start the quarterback right away and see what happens and let him get that experience The sooner he gets that experience, the better. Because I look at it like this. Not saying that everybody's going to be a C.J. Stroud or a Joe Burrow or any of these other quarterbacks that started right away when they got drafted. But I'm starting to see, like, the trend in the NFL that they are not, like, there's not many bridge quarterbacks anymore. Right? They're like, if you get drafted first overall or second overall or third overall even, they're most likely going to start you. And I look and I like that because you get that experience, and sometimes having a bridge quarterback in front of you, it could be beneficial, but then sometimes it won't be. Because what if that quarterback that's in front of you, say for example, I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is a bad guy. I know he's a good guy, but say for example, Kirk Cousins is the guy that's in front of you, right? And he doesn't talk to you, doesn't teach you anything. I'm not saying this is what he would do. I don't believe he would, but I'm just saying, like, he doesn't pay you no mind. He just kind of like secretly not wanting you to be successful after him. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure there's some quarterbacks that think like that. Like, let me repeat myself. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is saying that or thinking that, but I'm just using him as an example. It could be Tom Brady. It could be any of these quarterbacks. I'm just saying. It could be Russell Wilson if we happen to get him. I'm just saying. I just rather start a whole new. I just want new energy in the building, man. That's another thing. I just want to see that new energy, a new scenery, man. Like at quarterback, man. Like, we haven't had our guy in a very long time, man. And I hate to see this draft pass and we don't get our guy again. That would suck. This is one of the best draft classes when it comes to quarterback prospects in a very long time. And if we pass up on all these quarterbacks and then they mess around and be good, you know how bad that's going to look like. We know how, but I don't even want to think about it. We better go get our guy. But shout out to each and every one of y'all that's vibing with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and that like button is definitely going down. Thank you for joining me on my nature walk, you know, looking at all the footprints and stuff. Let me show y'all. Looking at all the footprints and the like deer prints and stuff. I don't know what kind of prints they are, but you know, I like doing stuff like this, man. Out in nature, I seen some big deer, some bucks and everything going across this trail right here earlier. But shout out to y'all, man. Thank you for vibing with your boy. I'm out.